Welcome to Book Time with Ryan. I am Ryan, and today I'll be talking about Last One Out by Jane Harper. I read this on my BookTube. That's not right. I read this on my Kindle, and I liked it. Jane Harper is one of those automatic buys for me. Although this was a different kind of book than I've been used to with her. I mean, I think her books are up here, maybe, or here, or something. This takes place in Australia. And it's a family that lived in a small town. The small town is being taken over gradually by a mining company. And their son on his 21st? Maybe 21st or 25th? 21st, I think. 21st birthday goes missing. He's been working at university. That's the way they say it there. At a university is how we would say it in the U.S. on a project that is about how, I think, basically how small towns or cities would use or lose their identity in the face of corporate greed or something like that. And he's going around interviewing people. He ends up at these 3 houses that have basically been abandoned. And one of those houses was his uncle, who died, I think, a year before, maybe. And they thought by suicide. So he's there and he disappears. And then his family finds his car. And he has a sister and a mom and a dad. And the mom and the dad split up because it's just too much. And we are basically rejoining this story 5 years after his disappearance. And it's kind of like a piecing together of what happened and who... Sam is the one who disappeared. Who Sam was talking to before he died, or before he, spoiler alert, he dies. Before he disappeared, and why he disappeared, and how it is related to his uncle, who died allegedly of suicide. Most of this book is really, I think, more of looking at what I consider our main character, Rowenda, or Ro, and her relationship with her husband, and her relationship with the locals, because there has been this battle between people leaving, and I don't know, you can see the shine of my head through my hair. That's how thin it is. Should I just put a hat on? I'm gonna put a hat on so you don't see that anymore. You see just how this movement, basically the mining camp or the mining company is buying out tracts of land, and people are being kind of pressured into selling, and the earlier they sell, the more money they'll get, but they also alienate other people, and those people feel like they're hanging them out to dry because now there's more pressure on the remaining people. And then the last one out is really just, I think, the last one out of this town, basically, and where that's going. And so that's what Sam's working on. He's trying to figure out, like, what is the impact on the community, and he's really talking to people, some that want to leave, some that don't want to leave, some who won't leave, and some who really are angry at the people who do leave. And that's kind of it. It's really hard to describe beyond that. You do find out what happens to Sam. You do find out what happens to Sam's uncle, Rowenda's brother-in-law, and that's really towards the end of the book. So most of this is really just kind of feeling out the town and feeling out the family, and then as we get close to the end, things really start coming together. I liked it. I gave it 5 stars. Jane Harper, one of my favorite authors. I'm really happy she came out with something new, something new, and I highly recommend it. So thanks for being here today. I'm sorry that it's taking me so long. I finished this book like a week and a half ago. I just haven't had time to film. Sorry. But here it is. And I am currently working on the latest Murderbot. And hopefully I'll be done with that within a week. So that's it here. Have a good one. Bye.
These are just flames burning in your fireplace. I hear your voice, and it seems as if it was all a dream. I wish it was all a dream.